Hello investors, in this video I'm going to review PanAmerican Silver. The reason for that is that silver is currently trading near its long-term support trend line, which has been forming for the past 20 years, so there is a chance to buy low and sell high. So the review of the company will start from the review of the technical chart. Then I will compare the company's price to sales ratio versus its competitors. Then we'll do a quick valuation analysis and value the shares. And then in the next sections of the video, I will discuss how I arrived to my metrics to do the valuation analysis and value the shares. For that, I will review 2021 annual financial statements, then September 30th, 2022 quarterly financial statements, and then I will do my assumptions and conclusions. So let's start. If we look at the technical chart, we'll see that there was a sharp move on Monday, November 11th. It was roughly 5 to 6%. So is it a reversal? What's going on? Let's move to the weekly chart. On the weekly chart, we see a very long trend that's been going on since 2020. So we have, well, we almost halved in price. So that's interesting. We can also see this formation. Well, this could be a bottom, or I would call it an accumulation pattern. But again, it could also be a flag forming approximately like this. And this. If it is so, then we could be looking at the continuation of the trend down, which I'm sure a lot of people are not going to be happy. So we could be looking for another move down. But again, this could be just an accumulation pattern that can turn up. So I'll delete these indicators, but there are dangers involved over here, so this could not be the end of the trend down. On the monthly chart, I think monthly chart is the most interesting over here. As I was saying, silver right now is near its long-term support trend line, and if you look at PanAmerican Silver, the company, we are also nearing this 20-year support trend line, which is over here. So both on silver and PanAmerican Silver, we can see this 20-year old support trend line. So here's the trend line at roughly $8. Here's the price at about $15. Then there is another, I would probably firm support level in the range of $10. So again, we're still in the trend down. It's been trending down for quite a while, so there can be a very strong bounce back, and there are also chances that we can test these support levels either at 10 or maybe even at $8. So let's move to the valuation part of the video. Let's see how PanAmerican Silver stacks against its competitors based on the price-sales ratio. PanAmerican Silver's price-to-sales ratio is currently at 2.1. For Endeavor Silver and First Majestic Silver, it's 3.8 and 3.7. So the PanAmerican Silver is undervalued compared to these companies almost 2 times. It is valued roughly the same against Silver Corp metals, and it is overvalued if you compare it to Fortuna silver mines. So let's move to valuations. To value PanAmerican Silver, I'm going to use the discounted cash flow model. I'm going to do the following assumptions. I'm going to assume that the company is going to generate 80 cents a share in free cash flow in 2023. I'm also going to prepare 3 scenarios: normal case, best case, and worst case, and I'm going to assume them equal share, and then I'm going to derive to the value of the company based on these assumptions and on these 3 scenarios. In the normal case, I'm also assuming 5% growth over the next 10 years. I'm assuming a discounted rate of 12% and a terminal multiple of 16. Current terminal multiple, the current terminal multiple is 19. So with this data, the intrinsic value of the company is $13.86. In my best case scenario, I'm assuming the same number of free cash flow for 2022 and increase of 10% to 2023 and 10% increase of free cash flow in the next 9 years. I'm also assuming a 20% terminal multiple and same discounted rate of 12%. With this data, the company is at present should be worth $18.10. And in my negative scenario, I'm assuming 80 cents a share, free cash flow of 80 cents a share in 2022, and then a drop of 10% in free cash flow per share over the next 5 years, and then a growth of 4% a year. That's a very negative scenario. I don't believe it's going to play out. However, for the sake of being conservative and I have to prepare. I have to be prepared for all the possible scenarios, and I have to use it. So when we add all the scenarios, we receive a current net present value of $11.62. While at present the company is being traded at $15.45. So we are, despite the fact that the company has gone down in value quite a bit, we are still, based on this data, we're still valued by almost $4 or 33%. In the next sections, I'm going to review how I came up with this data and why I'm assuming 80 cents a share of free cash flow, and what else could happen to the company. So let's move to the review of the financial statements. In my next video, I'm going to review PanAmerican Silver's annual financial statements, quarterly financial statements for the third quarter 2022. I'm going to go into the notes, important details, and then I'm going to explain my assumptions and conclusions.